Welcome to Tucson, Arizona. My name is Andrea, and I'm here with Qing Hodge, owner and tea master at Seven Cups. And we're showing on these podcasts some of our videos on the tea tours that Qing went on this year, 2009, specifically on the Oolong tour. And we're excited today because we have some wonderful video on the tea master that makes some of our rock Oolong teas. And so when you visited Mr. Leo, you had a chance to see not only him how the tea's picked, or processing.
Yes.
What was that experience like?
So, when I talked to Mr. Liu, when is the best time come to visit you? He said, come harvest time, which is end of April for the rock Oolong tea. So when we went to there, the full of the wonderful tea's fragrance of his factory. So he showed us how the rock Oolong tea oxidized, how to make what step to make the rock Oolong tea. During the rock Oolong tea, the oxidation, the Mr. Liu got to work very hard to supervise the fresh tea to change. So he got to go to smell, he got to go over there to shake the tea leaves, let the tea leaves twist each other, broke the edge or surface of the leaves, so to help the oxidize. So he showed all of us.
Watch the videos with Mr. Leo and his tea garden and tea factory, and this is probably a good time for you to brew up some of your favorite rock Oolong and enjoy this video. We'll be back with more podcasts and videos from the tea tours.
We come over here. We just want to say, before the picking, what the rock Oolong tea bush looks like. The spring tea for the rock Oolong tea is around this time, around the Guyu this season, which is April 20th. Around these days, they will start picking the tea. But the different bush, how the growing is different. This year, they started picking the tea from the April 18th. Picking in April 18th, which is they picked for the 8-in model tea. They pick 8-in model very early from the April 18th. And 每年只是采一次，对吧？对。Every year they only picking one time. Doesn't matter which tea bush, because they focus for the good taste for the rock Oolong tea. So they will only picking one time. Then the rest of the time they just come over to take care of the garden, keep the garden healthy. So that way, the tea bush, all the nutrition very concentrate, can around the spring season. That's why the spring Oolong tea is always good. So the tea, you can see still have tea buds on the top of this bush. So he says, can't pick yet. Got waiting for until maybe around May 5th. So they will come over to pick the tea for the Zougui, this type of the tea bush. So he just teach me how to check the bush is a Zougui. So watch the top on the tea leaves. So looks like have look at this. Looks like we think it's like a peach. The bottom of the fruits, the peach. Look at this on the top of this Zougui tea bush. Can you see? Little bit, go down on the middle. So he says there are many bushes in the Wuyi Mountain. How to judge which one is which one? It has own character. So for Zougui, on the top looks like a bottom of the fresh the peach, the peach. 这样有点特色。
它一个我们看茶主要就看不是看边上的纹路、叶形的齿路，还有这个尖头的纹路，才来辨别它的什么品种都认得到。基本上。
So how can they judge different kind of bush? Because it's complicated, right? There are over hundreds of different bushes in the Wuyi Mountain, and when they sell the tea, they will sell individually. So how to judge it? He says they got to watch the edge of the leaves and the vein on the leaves and the top of the tea leaves. That way it helps them to judge What kind of bush is this? Huh. It's beautiful. I like to try some. In the green tea tour, we tried a lot of fresh leaves. So today we come over to visit the rock Wulong tea master, Liu Guoying. He's going to show us how to make the rock Wulong tea. It's very lucky we come just the right season to make the spring rock Wulong tea. So in the beginning, in the morning, first step is the picking, which already went to the mountain to see the picker, how to pick the tea. Usually they will pick a tea from the 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. After they picking, they will send the tea down to the mountain. Then they weather the tea under the sunshine for around 30 minutes. After a few minutes under the shade, weather it, then they will take the tea leaves to here. Mr. Liu going to show us how to make a rock Wulong tea completely by hands. 我给他讲，就是看全手工，你准备给我们表演啊。I can smell, it's wonderful the fragrance.
这个味道很好。这样下来了，好。开始做青的前期。做青，
这个不是发酵期间。
不是发酵。啊。等到后面才会发酵。
So this step called 做青. They are just put some fresh leaves on the bamboo tree, then put on the stuck on the shelf. 一般做青要做多久？
也是看茶叶区。有长有短，就是有时候做10来个小时，可能要做15、16个小时。
做青？
做青。最短的也要7、8个小时到15个小时，看青叶变化区。
7、8个小时到15个小时不等。
不等。
So for this step, usually will cost by 8 hours to 15 hours. Depends the weather. Depends which is when you pick up the tea and which quality. How the tea leaves the water. They will judge how long give the 做青 this step. 这是什么茶？
这个水仙。
This is 水仙 the scissors.
叶章比较大，比较厚。
水仙 The tea leaves, the character is very big. Tea leaves is bigger than normal the rock Wulong tea leaves.
但这张叶是老叶，就是揉不成条索，真正揉成条索是萎雕过的。你看，一是失去光泽了，这2张都失去光泽了。这2个可以揉成条索。
这个就不会要到时候。
这个是黄片了。
So, for the
3张叶。
3 pieces of leaves here. After making it, only those 2 leaves will become the twist, dry shape, the rock Wulong tea leaves. This one is too big. He said, after they make the malta, this one won't become the twist very well, becomes a perfect shape. Then they call the 黄片. Is some loose tea leaves, the whole piece leaves. Then they going to throw out this. 那为什么采政府要摘这个呢？
这个不摘来做不成的茶叶的。我们要采3张叶子，有老有嫩。嫩的可能揉成条索的，老的就是黄片，还有这个梗。我们做茶是一定要这个梗的，没这个梗做不了茶。做完以后我们再把梗挑掉。
So I ask, if this piece kind of becomes a tea, why will pick this? So he said, because he needs this sprig to help make the rock Wulong tea. That's why they pick older. Pick 1 piece of older leaves come with this the tender fresh leaves. 这样
做完青我再带他过去看那个杀青楼里，先看一下场所
So let's go to see the next step called the 杀青.
We welcome your questions and comments, so please visit us at 7cups.com and we will answer any questions you have about tea and tea culture.